So I'm on the highway east of Grand Forks, and this is the stretch of road that they had the traffic blocked on, and most of the smoke was coming from that ridge, over that ridge there. So as you can see right here, the top of the ridge here is blackened just a bit on this side, and if you look up this side of the mountain, you can see it's still going in places. And maybe you can hear it. I hear helicopters. So even though it is far less active in terms of producing smoke than it was 7 or 8 hours ago, it ain't dead yet. So I'm just around that bend, basically at the base of the area that most of the firefighting was happening from, and most of the emergency vehicles that we could see were happening from. I was across the river at the time. This is the first time today I've been over here. So now, even though it's mostly out, it's still not out. I mean, this is going to be probably a long job through the night, getting all of the spots that are still in flames out. So let's show you a few of those. Right over here. Okay, so we have a helicopter coming overhead, right across the road from us, right there, and then up the hill, you can see through the smoke, way up there. Let's see if I can find it. Now, the fact that you can still see smoke pouring out of spots on the ground means stuff is still burning or smoldering. And right through that smoke there on the other side, you can see flame. And you can see how the side of the road here is scorched. And if you look over here, that truck behind that truck has fire crews. One of them is still over here. I would imagine they'll be here late. There are a bunch up slope there. You just see them over the ridge line. And their job is to take care of this stuff. All these bits that are still possible sources of reignition. At least it's not the heat of day. It was really hot today. Just look up the slope behind me, you can see what's left. It's still going in places, of course. There aren't any water bombers coming through. There definitely are helicopters coming by, and there's ground crew here. Now, I was just reflecting on what I saw earlier today, the amount of people, the amount of equipment, small planes, really big planes. In this one day, I would imagine that the cost of fighting this one wildfire here, and maybe the other one over there, caused by apparently a dragging muffler, could be approaching $100,000. That's a big, big expense. Of course, I'm just guessing. But the biggest plane I saw today, I can't imagine that flies for under $500-600 an hour, cost-wise. And people are going to be here probably all night long, maybe into tomorrow. But what do I know? I'm not a firefighter. I just look at the size of this and it's enormous. And it isn't a big, big fire. And it's just the first week of June. We have 3 more months of summer, approximately, left to face things like this. Ay, ay, ay.